Please enjoy our feature presentation. The Little Green Dress presents Traditions and Legacies. Today's guest, Ja-Neen Owens.
Hi, bestie.
Hey, did I
How
finally?
are you?
I had to get Gen Z to help me.
You did. You did. So I didn't tell you right. Like maybe I said it wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I did go to your page, but um, I guess I had to go down to where you are actually live. So I couldn't just go to your
Uh,
page. So
oh, you can't?
I had to actually go in your page. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Anyway,
Gen
hi.
Z got me there.
We here. That's all that matters, right?
Right,
Is that we here.
absolutely.
Hello, and how are you on this Friday,
I'm,
bestie?
I am great, bestie. How are you?
I'm doing good. So introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are, and then we'll tell everybody how we know each other.
Okay, well, I am Ja-Neen Alexander Owens. I am originally from Dayton, Ohio, but now I reside in Huntsville, Alabama. Got me a
I love
little
Alabama.
accent and everything. Uh,
I know that's right. I love them accents.
yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. Um, and, I'm just glad to be here. I'm a
Uh-huh.
civilian for the Army. I work on international programs, so
Okay.
travel
Okay.
quite a bit and get to see what other countries are like. So,
Yeah, I know you go to a lot of different. You go to a lot of different places. Your job sends you a lot of places. Like, is that fun? How is that? How long do you stay, or how long is that? Like, what is that like?
well, what I will say is that it's very interesting. And after
Okay.
the actual work, which is a lot, when I'm able to get out and enjoy, I'm just in amazement of, just the beauty of the world and just being able to see something so much bigger than what we see right here in the United States. So I'm in
Right.
awe. I'm in awe, and I see God all day long. So when I'm able to take it in, I just really love it.
Oh, I bet because I
Yeah.
mean I'm just in awe just by the sunrises and sunsets every day, and I love that. I film that all the time because, it's never the same. It's always a different picture, and it's always moving. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so just for you to be able to go somewhere else and see a different view and different towns and all that kind of stuff, that's great.
Yeah.
So I will tell everybody that Janine and I have been friends since the age of 7.
Yes.
Since the age of 7. So I moved from I moved from um, Lori Sue and Audubon, which is where I met our other best friend who is watching right now, and I knew her when we were 5. So I moved from her and moved across the street from you,
Hmm.
and then you and I became best friends.
Absolutely.
And so you and I became best friends until she came and moved around the corner, and then we all became best friends. So that's how we became best friends. That's wonderful. I'm so happy because not too many people can say that they've had a friend or two friends for over 40 plus years, like continually. Like, and
Absolutely.
it's not too many people can say that.
I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, okay, so 20, 30 years from now, are you going to remember who you were in kindergarten with? Or are these still going to be people you're going to be in contact with? Or are you still going to have these relationships? So I think it is, a lot different now that the kids don't get outside and play as much. And, they just don't develop the same type of relationships that we have developed from so long ago. And it's just truly a blessing to have friends for that long. People that
I know.
know you for who you are, period, from the core.
Period.
From the
Right.
core of who you are, they know you and they still got you and still love
And
you.
they love you. And they
That's
love you.
right. That's
Right,
right.
right, right. That is so true because I don't think because of the technology now the friends that they have now are just like over the computer and they don't really know, the person. They don't really get to go in the person's room and see how they really living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Remember, we used to go in each other's rooms.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Selling candy on the corner together, just riding bikes together. Just being active. These kids nowadays are not active. It seems like maybe some of them are if they're in like an organized sport or something like that.
Right.
But other than that, just like playing with each other, I don't know if I
Mhm.
see that too much anymore. You can't do it as soon as one hit the other, then the parents gonna want to come and jump on the kid.
Right. Yeah, we riding bikes together all day. We
I
from
mean,
from
outside
sun
of
up
it,
to sundown. We
I mean, we,
we
I
there
mean, we
together.
had our days would be packed. I mean, with stuff to do between jumping rope, dancing, riding a bike, hopscotch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then all the little things in between, like
Like the
I
pink
don't know.
ladies and supersonics.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. Going to get shirts, so we went to TNT Fashions, and we
Right.
went skating together, and
Yeah.
we skated together.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
we did everything
We
together.
did. We did. So
Oh man. And then to still have those relationships, like I don't really have to talk to you guys like every day, like I probably talk to Sherelle is the one I probably talk to every day.
mm,
But like even when I see you guys, or like I see Carissa or I see Tracy, you know what I'm saying? It's just like all love.
right.
I missed her birthday this year, but I went to go see her on her birthday, Tracy,
Right.
and yeah, and we had a good time. We just pick up right where we left off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's
I
beautiful.
know it's a
So
little
tell me,
different being away, being so far
I
away.
know,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
ain't nothing here. It's the same stuff. When you get back here, you be like, oh, it's the same stuff.
Yeah. But it's a sense when I come home, it's just a feeling of just calmness and you kind of get away from the hustle and bustle. So every once in a while, I just need that. I need to come back home. You know,
Right.
so I love it. So even with everything that Dayton has been through, with
Mhm.
tornadoes, with
Mhm.
whatever,
Mhm.
it just really feels good to
Home.
come home. Yep, to
Mhm.
friends and family, people that love you and got your back, like I said.
I know that's right.
Mhm.
I guess I feel like I need to go somewhere then, because I'm always home,
Yeah,
because I'm always here. So I probably need to get up and go somewhere. That's why I'm gonna really work hard on trying to come and see you or
right.
visit you.
Huntsville,
I
Alabama.
have to do that. Me and
That's
Sherelle
right.
are going to do that. We're just gonna have to just pick up and go one day and just
Mhm.
not play around,
Yeah.
and
And you
and
got to
get on the
record.
road and
It's on
go.
recording now, so you have to do it. And you said you
Yeah,
would
it's
come.
on recording. We have GPS. There's absolutely no excuse.
Right.
It's the both of us. So I don't know. So let's talk about some traditions. You have any in your family, or you passing down anything? You got some heirlooms and such?
Well, I would say when I think about traditions, I just think about we have a lot of the same traditions that a lot of Americans have. Like, we
Hmm.
celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving. And so they would be what you would consider pretty typical. But I think it works for us and it's great and wonderful because that's a time of family and we always make it a point to get together. So usually with my parents and my sister and her family and my kids and even sometimes extended family, either in Atlanta or, just
Hmm.
even here in Huntsville. I have a lot of family here in Alabama. So
Okay.
just that time of family and gathering will be our tradition.
Hmm.
Heirlooms, I really can't think of any, but I remember telling you at one point about some of the items that my grandmother, when she passed on, that I inherited, and one of them was a cast iron skillet. And I don't even think I realized at the time when I received it how wonderful of an heirloom that is. Because there is nothing, and I even went out and bought some other cast iron skillets, but there's nothing like that black cast iron skillet that's already got the seasoning just cooked into the pan, and you just can't get rid of it. And and I'm sure it just had all kind of cornbread, corn on, just
Everything you
all
name.
kind of really good cooking that was in that pan. So, that is, as I've gotten older, a little bit more
Hmm.
seasoned, and then tried other things, I realized that, you just can't recreate that. So, that is something that's, definitely near and dear to my heart.
Hmm.
The other would just be simply pictures, pictures of family reunions, or pictures of, people who have may have passed on in the family.
Hmm.
So, those are things that I cherish as well. So at the end of the day, it's all about family for me.
Right.
All about
Yeah.
family and gathering. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a specific holiday, but just
Hmm.
the fact that, we're able to get together, family and friends. I consider friends family as well. Just
Exactly.
being able to get together and just love on each other, definitely.
Hmm. Um, one of when you're talking about pictures, that's another thing because we have because of technology and everything, because it just has taken over and changed so many things. Nobody gets any pictures really in their hands anymore.
Right,
They're all on your phone.
right,
You don't really have to, take them with you because they're all on your phone. But not unless you're, putting some up on your wall. Now we all have a tradition. Most families, I'll say all families, all kind of families have some kind of picture that they hanging up on their wall. Some kind of family photo.
right.
So that's one of the lessons and one of the series of my book is called a family photo because that is a family heirloom. When you do walk in the front room, you see your family sitting right there. That's like worldwide. You know what I'm saying? That's
Absolutely.
not like a black thing or you know what I'm saying? That is one of your traditions that you hang your family on your wall and it captures a moment in time when all of you were together. You probably was all dressed up alike or just some kind of similar way, whether it's a funny way, whether
Right,
it's serious, whatever you decided to do. But your whole family came together and did that one time. Now y'all might not come together and do it again, but
right.
for that one family photo, you did, and that's going to be passed down because, like I said, we don't get pictures anymore, like in our hands, pretty
Yeah.
much anymore.
Yeah.
Only probably school pictures now, right?
Yeah, and then some, I guess, if you have to be purposeful about it and get them printed off. And they
Right.
do have it a lot easier now where you can make books and things like that. But like I said, you have to be purposeful and go in and actually do it. And a lot of
Right.
times, I know I don't.
Right,
I,
because I take so many pictures.
right,
Like
like
I take
4,000
so many
pictures on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, you can just really probably go through my whole life if you just put all the pictures together, you can go through my whole life and just find out everything what I was doing that day, that time, because that's how many pictures I take.
Right. Yeah.
Uh, so let me ask you this because we could just sit and talk forever because I'm just sitting talking to my friends. So let me ask you the legacy question. So the legacy question is, if you were to leave this earth today,
Mhm.
what legacy would you leave?
So I would leave, and it's funny because, of course, I know you were going to ask me this question, but I still haven't developed a very straight answer because I just keep thinking of so many things. So, so of course, I believe my children are my legacy. That's my direct line legacy, and
Okay.
then also I feel my niece and my nephews also. They It's just like they're mine too. So I would hope that I would instill in them, and then not only them, but some of the young ladies that I mentor, throughout my sorority group, as well as some of the young ladies with my daughter's dance company and other
Mm-hmm.
my son's band. So I would hope that I
Rep
would
that
leave.
rep that sorority.
Um, oh, Delta Sigma Theta, the only way to
Yeah, tell
go.
them who you tell them.
Delta Sigma
Oh,
Theta Sorority Incorporated. So,
okay.
yeah, so I'm one of the mentors for our Delta Gems program. So we have about 80 young ladies, teenagers, from ninth to 12th grade that we do activities with on a monthly basis. So I would hope that one, I would leave a sense of professionalism, a sense of loyalty or trust, one that is open and has lots of love to give. So someone could be open to receiving and or knowing that it exists and that they are loved in some capacity. Um,
Okay.
so I think those are some things, you know. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And then
That's
I
good
try to
leadership.
say,
That's
I think I've always wanted to be considered successful. Like all my
oh, I'm
life, I
successful.
wanted to be considered successful. But
You're
the
very successful.
well, I was going to say the definition has evolved over the many years. So normally I would say, yes, I want it to be like Oprah Winfrey, you know, to that level of success. So a lot of times we have some high goals and we don't necessarily meet those goals. And so we don't consider ourselves successful. But at the end of the day, what success is now for me is defined as being happy. And you can be happy chilling at home, just doing something that's necessary, just like so many people are doing now with COVID. Some of those jobs that you would consider kind of, more minimal, but they're important. They're still very
And
important.
they essential, ain't
And
they?
absolutely involved. But at the end of the day, success for me now is happiness. And
Mm.
however you get to that point, and whatever that looks like for you, is not tied to a dollar amount, is not tied to any you know, tangible items. It's whatever makes you happy, and how you get to that place, and of course your spirituality. Um,
Right.
so I think I'll end with that. I will say that, I'm super proud of you. And I've, of course, enjoyed reading your books.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
I'm looking forward to the next one. And I'm
Okay.
also looking forward to your session when when you bring all the friends on. That'll be fun. So,
Oh yes. Okay. So we're gonna do a best friend segment, right?
right,
So that would be me, you, and Sherelle. And when we do that, we're gonna have to do it like on a Zoom, and then I'm gonna figure it out, and we're just gonna either we're gonna do it on a Zoom or I think it's a group thing that we can do on Facebook. You get in a group.
right.
I'll read up on it,
Yeah, yeah.
and
That'll be
we'll
fun.
do it.
That'll be fun.
Now that's gonna be fun because yeah, that's fun because like I said, not too many people have friends for 40 plus years, Janine. Like
Right.
me, you, and Sherelle, I have been like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
from
And
jump.
we've all taken different directions and still can definitely respect each other's different paths, and
Yes,
be
and
happy
yeah, we all happy.
for each other.
Be happy for each other and
Absolutely.
celebrate each other,
That's
right?
right.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Your hair is so beautiful. I
Thank you.
love it.
Thank
It is
you.
so beautiful. Well, all right, everybody. Nothing but love. I love you guys. That's Sherelle. All right, I'm going to sign off. And thank you so much, Janine, for being on. I appreciate you and I love you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're
Keep up the good
welcome. All
work.
right.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All
I'll
right.
see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So much for watching. Please like and share the Little Green Dress Pieces, Traditions and Legacies. Also, click and subscribe to the YouTube channel.